Hello and welcome to Legacy of Hestia. I'm your host, Lynx, and we are going to continue with this Danmachi fun game parody. Let's see where this goes. I brush my teeth with a lot of going on my mind, and after I'm done, I does not get any better. Oh yeah, we changed perspective. True. I've suddenly let my weight fall on the soft bed below me. I spread my arms open and close my eyes. I feel like I could fall asleep right here and now. Oh, what coincidence. That's me every day. At the times where I don't want to do that. I'm completely exhausted. But at least getting paid after a hard day of work is fulfilling. I'll be honest, I've never felt like that. The same cannot be said for yet another failed attempt at expanding my Familia. I spent hours trying to recruit at least one more adventurer, but it was all for naught.
Still, I had it easy today compared to my balcony.
As I think about him, I turn my head slightly to look at him.
He looks so peaceful in his sleep. I'm not surprised that he fell asleep right away after such a heavy day.
Oh, come on, this is the same day. I should have had this in the last episode.
I feel so useless.
No, you aren't.
If I told this to Balcon, he would surely comfort me. He truly seems happy with me, to be part of my Familia, but reality is hard to deny. No matter how hard I try, I cannot find another member for my Familia. He said he does not mind if it will be just the two of us for the time being. That would normally make me feel happy, but this is a serious issue. He almost died, and it's my fault because I could not help him. I had feeling like a failure, but what else can I do other than keep trying my best? At least I can be happy that my balcony is doing great, despite everything. Liar is freeze. The ability to grow faster as long as the condition for getting that skill lasts.
Oh, I want that.
Mortals are truly amazing. I cannot even begin to comprehend what it means to change and improve.
You know what? It's a good thing that you have not told him he has that. Because he'd be like, alright, I'm jumping in the 5th floor immediately.
I just wish I had been the one to trigger him into getting such skill, and not another woman. I was so tempted to share this happiness with him. I can only imagine his handsome smile. My heart would have melted instantaneously. However, considering how delicate that skill is, telling him would be a huge risk.
True.
He would surely grow conscious of it, and at that point, it would be hard to predict how he would react. I do not want to risk taking something so precious away from him, even if it means hiding things from him.
No, that's a good approach.
Not to mention that even if knowing about that skill would not affect it, he might let that slip out and word would quickly get around. I shivered at the thought of what someday this would do if I knew about it. Definitely not a good idea. Balcon is way too kind to lie and keep any secret. That is something I quickly learned about him. The least I can do is keep that heavy luggage off his back. I even asked him to sleep on the bed today, but he refused. He is way too considerate, perhaps a little too much for his own good. It's not like the bed is too small for the both of us. Stupid Balcon, baka! If you do not want the beds, neither do I. I shall keep you company once again tonight. Cuckoo.
For a virgin goddess, she's quite bold.
I'm just doing my job as a goddess. I take care of you and check you thoroughly to make sure I'm not hurt anywhere.
She's just making excuses. Obviously. He sighed. By the way, this picture looks like he peed his pants. I just noticed it now. Listen, Belle. Grandpa, I managed to become an adventurer. Yes, I'm proud of you, Balk. However, you are still missing something essential. Something essential? What is it? Do you remember my words? Or do you forget what it means to be an adventurer? Picking up girls in dungeons is something adventurers must do. To be fair, if you watched anime, or I guess read the manga, light novel, whatever, you know the identity of the grandfather, right? And if you also know Greek mythology, yeah, what he says makes sense for that person. Meet a beautiful girl. Protect her from the claws of the monsters with only a sword in hand. Make sure nothing else remains but her sitting on the floor, looking up upon you with her sparkly eyes full of gratitude. Be her hero, so you can get closer and let the love blossom. I think I have somebody like that, although it did not quite go like that. In fact, the roles were completely reversed. That is completely fine. However, do not make the mistake of thinking that an adventurer's life begins and ends in the dungeon. That could not be further from the truth. Do you know what makes an adventurer special? Their skills? No. To become adventurer, you must be an adult. You are 80 years old, Belle. After a hard day in dungeon, you can go to a pub and drink your fatigue away while boasting about your adventurers to the cute barmaids. Open up to them. And in exchange, you will get their skinship. Gramps, calm down. I'm not sure if... At night, tired from the adventure, go to a pub and let the beautiful elf help you relax your sore muscles. What? Gramps! You're an adult now. You need to know there is also romance, okay? It's part of life. Becoming friends with cute girls, lover with ladies of all different races. Let's not go that far. Some of them you would like to avoid. And spending your values wisely at night. To have a harem is to experience true romance. That's bullshit, by the way. Gramps! Romance! Gramps! My mind jolts awake from the weird dream. However, I do not open my third eyes just yet. I do not know how much time has passed. 10 minutes? A couple of hours? I'm too tired to even open my eyes. So many things happened yesterday that I cannot even remember falling asleep. But I know that at some point I'll need to force myself to get up. Time flows fast when I'm in such a state. But at some point I become more aware of my surroundings, even if I'm not fully awake yet. Half sleepy, I can hear the soft breathing of my goddess and her warmth. Lately she has been sneaking into my blankets. Let's remind you again, a virgin goddess. What the hell? At first I was quite shocked by this, but I have slowly grown used to this. I cannot help but smile to see how much my goddess loves me. I think there is some music in the background, but I can't hear anything really. Dude, once again. Games providing you with music that is not at the same levels. This gives me enough energy for the day to do my best in order to help her and our Familia. However, as I slowly open up my eyes to a new day, I noticed right away that my day would start in a pretty unusual way. What do you mean?
Balcony?
Whew. She clinged to me so much, but well, I ran away. This was a really close call. That was dangerous. Anyway, I need to wash my face and get some fresh air. I'm sorry, Kami-sama. See you later. I ran away as quickly as I did the day before. Hostess OP? What? I don't know what is written here. What a way to be starting the day. Oh, I wish I would start the day like that. I look up at the sky. It is a little past 5 in the morning. I always head to the dungeon around this time. I will need to be more... Wait, what time? What time did you head to the dungeon? I'm sorry. Did I just... Past 5 in the morning? What is wrong with you? Go to sleep! I'll need to be more careful next time, even if she was half asleep. Dude, I would not complain if Hestia would cling to me. That would not have been a good excuse. No, that would have made things worse for sure. No, it would not. What was that?
What was that?
Oh, I think I know. Yeah, I think I know. I could turn around as if someone's gaze on me, but there is nobody there. I think I know who that was. Do you know? I think you know too. Aside from a few people going about their day, I'm completely alone. Was I so worried that I imagined it? Oh, it's... I don't like that one as well. I'll be honest, Sir is overall one of the most boring characters as well. Alright, regarding the latest season, again spoilers, the goddess is also kinda she's hot, but too crazy. I would say the third one. Yeah, the third one is the best. What was her name? Horn? Horn, I believe, right? That was her name? H-O-R-N. I think I like her the most of the three. I would choose Horn over both Freya and Sir. I mean, over Sir. I'll be honest, the only character that I would be less likely to choose than Sir is Aina. Like, those two are like basically instant rejection in my situation. Whatever. I'm sorry, I was lost in thought. Is there something you need?
No. It's just you've dropped this.
She hands me a magic stone. You've received a fine magic stone. What? Where did I drop it from? Mine? Weird. I was sure I had traded them all in yesterday. Thank you very much. I bow.
You are an adventurer, right?
Yes.
Not many adventurers head to the dungeon so early in the morning.
Before I have the chance to answer, my stomach growls. I was so startled this morning that I forgot to eat my breakfast. In fact, I never thought about breakfast to begin with. Ugh. Sorry.
What for? Here, take this.
You've received a ration. Hey, wait. I cannot accept this. We are strangers, and this must be your breakfast. I appreciate generosity, but...
Hehe. I could tell you are quite kind from the first time I've seen you. You do not have to worry about me, for I work here.
She points at the pub called Hostess of Fertility. Sure, let's say that it is what is written here. I need to check what's the name of the bar now. Because it's definitely not that. Leon. Wait, it is actually called Hostess of Fertility in the anime as well? Okay. Alright, I'm surprised at it. I did not even realize. Alright.
I can eat during my break. I make my own lunchbox simply because I love cooking.
But...
How about this? In exchange for a lunchbox, you will be eating here tonight. It's more like a trade, right? Besides, it would make me really happy if you enjoyed the meal I prepared. Will let me know how is my cooking?
I mean, I guess that's fine. Thank you very much.
See you tonight, and good luck and give your best in the dungeon.
Yeah. Earlier, at the top of the Babel's Tower.
That aura.
She squints her eyes, her lusty eyes, and licks her lips in the most sensual way a woman could ever do. The sole sight of such a simple and quick act would easily make most men and women kneel down before her. Yeah. Weaklings.
Amazing. How did I miss that? He must be new, but someone snatched him from me earlier already. He seems to be heading towards dungeon. That means he must have joined the Familia already. It is not lucky, at the very least. Either way, I shall have him sooner or later. Showing interest in him from too close would surely be detrimental right now. My first step should be learning from which Familia he's from, then plan from there. The only difference will be the time I will take to have him. I'd not really mind a little challenge from time to time. For now, I'll have some fun observing him. I wonder if I'll be able to hold back from playing with him. So tempting.
So creepy. You're about to enter the hub screen, which is used to break the scenes and allow you to train, purchase items, or do side activities before continuing in the main storyline. Okay, so... what? Alright. The buttons at the middle bottom of the screen should look familiar to you. Same way as in the dungeon. Got it. And the only difference are the additional of a trophy button. Where is the trophy button? Which displays achievements. Campfire looks different with ZZZ. Got it. Zenless Home Zero. The rest button in the hub is normally used to advance with the main, otherwise it is disabled. If you only want to play a game, you can access the pause menu. Both practice button displays your current objective. Click or wait and check in the journal. And the location of your current quest is highlighted in the green. So the dungeon, I guess. That is why the rest button will often look green when enabled. What? This is the list of locations. Expands as you progress. Unlocked throughout the choices you make. Not all locations will be available in a single playthrough. Ugh. Guys and not guys, I still think we'll do only one playthrough for. It is a new morning, and almost a week since I became adventurer. As usual, I should head to the dungeon and kill some monsters in order to get stronger and gain some values for today. So many expenses. I promise to not go past the 4th floor, so I guess that will be my limit for now. Okay. Achievements. I just loaded the game. What is this game? 1 hour played. Damn. 40 hours? You won't tell me this game is this long, right? 1 skill learned, basically a free point. I did not quit the game yet. First chapter completed. There are 12 chapters, okay. So green, 5th floor. First skill, does the tutorial count? Charming test. Status. Okay. Inventory, find magic stone, 400, and a ration. Rations are very important for any adventurer. You can use them once you discover a rest point, campfire icon within the dungeon. Rations will count as a complete rest for you and your companions, and can only be consumed if you have been wounded on a consumed mana. I don't have mana. Keep in mind that rations are limited. During resting, you can do some small talk with your companions. It is a perfect occasion to learn more about them. I don't have companions for. Journal. Kill 10 monsters and reach the end of the 4th floor. I cannot update. Right. Just in case. Blue Pharmacy. Oh, this one.
Welcome to the Blue Pharmacy. How may I help you? Oh, you must be Belle's son, am I correct?
Yeah? Did we already meet each other?
No, but I know you. You're Hestia, someone's favorite child, right? Our familias are friends.
Oh, yeah. I bow. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Same. My name is Naza. By the way, Naza Erisuis. Our Familia specializes in the creation and sales of various medicines. Make sure to always stock up when heading to the dungeon. I'll make sure to give you some good deals.
She winks. Yes! Please. Okay. Potion of minor healing. It heals 5d4 plus 4. Whatever that means. Average 16. Potion of healing. Okay, watered down version of the potion of healing. Cheap option, cures small wounds. A must to have while exploring. Do not have any taste. This one tastes like strawberry. Nice. It heals 12d4 plus 20. Whatever that means again. Average 50. A concentrated version of the potion of healing with a slightly more powerful spell of healing and better quality of ingredients for 1300. 13,000. Jesus. Heals 25d4 plus 50. Whatever that means. Basically average. 112. I guess I will buy one. And we'll see where this goes. Market. Monster Lure Marble Plasma. Okay, Monster Lure. I can't afford anything, but we might as read it. The bug does not seem to emit any kind of scent, even after you trigger the chemical reaction inside. However, if you stick your nose really close, you can smell a Phoebe mix of acidic and metallic stink. While you can barely smell anything, monsters can smell the scent from miles away. Okay. It tries to replicate the smell of fear, which is an alluring and dense scent for all the monsters. It will raise the encounter rate by 50%. Effect lasts for 100 steps. Got it. Morbul. Horrible smell. Ugh. So bad that even monsters will not dare to step close to you. Oh. 4,000. That is useful, I guess, when you start feeling like, wow, getting constantly attacked is a pain and a waste of time. Flashbang. Item designed to blind the opponent. The dexterous person will have no problems hitting the opponent with it. When blinded, an opponent will always roll critical failure for 10 turns. Oh. Smoke Bomb. Allows you to always escape when used. Even if the enemy is quicker. Nice. Explosive Bomb for 100,000. Gee. Crafted with fragments of magic stones for the power and Kanseki for the explosive effect. The reaction is triggered when it hits a surface. Make sure to not shake it too much. It deals 2d100. What does it mean? Fire damage to all enemies. What's 2d100? Alright. I've purchased one healing. Let's go to the dungeon. Legacy of Hestia! First floor? Yeah. Alright, kill 10 monsters. That's not what I meant to do. And that's why I will do this. Yes. Even though maybe I didn't have to do it, but whatever. I just wanted to turn around to see what's behind. I didn't mean to walk on the stairs. Alright, so once again, let's get the entire floor mapped out, right? Can I sprint? I can't. What? A goblin has attacked me. And I one-shot that bastard. Let's go. Actually, am I actually mapping out for the future as well? The entire floor? I kinda would like to do that exactly. I'm a pain when it comes to that. Kobold. Is it going to be a one-shot as well? Hell yeah. But again, I'm not playing on the hardest difficulty or anything like that, because I don't feel like stressing myself with that. Now that I think about it, I rarely ever like play on like super hard difficulties. I basically am the person that wants to learn the story. Yeah. Then again, I have gone with the still RPG crawler stuff, right? We are doing this. I could have gone like straight up just visual novel option. Which I feel like I might have done in Overlord Age back in the day. Or maybe I didn't, I don't remember at this point. Lulune?
Hey there! From the look of it, you must be a newbie, right?
Yes, I guess I am.
It's fine. All of us start here. Brings back memories. Speaking of memories, do you know what I wish I had back? I had back when I was adventuring for the first time?
More power.
No. Power is surely important. The third most important thing, I would say. The second most important thing is info. Good info can turn the odds pretty quickly. You can have an army of tens of thousands of powerful soldiers, but if you know they're marching to their death, what difference does it make? The dungeon may not be a war, but good info is just as important to succeed. Now picture this. Knowing the layout of every corner of the first 4 floors, beautiful map and easy to bring with you.
I mean, that's what I'm doing. I'm right ahead of you. She shows me one of the maps.
It almost feels like you are there by just looking at the map, eh?
Well, yeah. I've already been on the 5th floor. I did not really map the route. Technically, I did where I was, but this because the upper floors are quite easy. It is hard to get lost. Or is it? That being said, I'm forcing myself to map every floor. I will go in from now on. It is quite hard as a solo adventurer, but a good habit to have for the future. Having a map of the first 4 floors will be handy, but hardly necessary.
You seem really nice. My name is Luluna Louise. Luluna Louis. What is your name?
Oh, Bell Cronel.
Well, Bellison, I normally sell all 4 of these maps for 1500 values. But I like you. I'll sell these 4 beautiful maps for only 1000. On the 4th floor, a single monster drops a magic stone worth 1000. You will make your money back as soon as you get there, and that will be really soon if you had a nice map guiding you there. It is a pretty good deal if I dare say so myself. So how about it?
I mean, I will still be sure. It's true I can get the money back from slaying a single monster in the 4th floor. I can't go past the 4th floor since I promised, so at the very least I will be getting there faster rather than relying on my memory and waste my energy and time. Alright, sounds good. I'll purchase the maps.
Good choice. Here you go.
She hands me the maps while I hand her the valise. Upon closer inspection, I can tell that the maps are really high quality. She's surely a talented cartographist. I still feel bad for parting with 1000 values for something not quite essential. It is quite essential if you think about it. But that is only because I'm poor. The maps are truly well done and worth the price.
Thank you. Put them to good use.
Yes, I have to ask. What is the first most important thing then?
Money, of course.
She winks at me while she pockets the values I just gave her. Of course.
On that note, I will now be selling other maps in the guild. If you're looking for me, you can find me there.
Okay. Oh crap! It literally mapped out the whole area. Damn! Alright. I mean, I will still walk around on all the spots because that might trigger a goblin or two. And we want to beat them quite a bit. Okay, I'll go to the right side first. We are here for the first time, so I kind of want to, you know, have a look. Who knows, maybe there is something that she did not map. Some, like, secret spot. You never know. Dude, why am I not running into any monsters for? That bothers me a little bit. Oh, hello. While walking, something shiny catches my attention. There are some valleys. Did someone drop them by mistake? Upon closer inspection, the coins are sitting on a puddle of smelly substance akin to water. Someone or something has eaten the coins and regurgitated them here, it seems. For a moment you wonder how that may have happened, but some things are best not known. Well, it is a little gross, but I'm not in a place where I can afford to leave coins sitting here. I shut my eyes and a little disgusted I pocket the valleys. 100. Nice. Dude, just like that, I got 10% back from the valleys I spent on the maps, technically. Let's turn left. And we'll go back a little bit. We will backtrack to see if there is anything here. Kinda wish we could walk a little faster, but well. Huh. Also, I'm totally walking as if I'm mapping myself this entire floor, right? I know, I know. I'm a pain like that, okay? I want to feel like I've done it myself anyway. Also, we have to kill 10 monsters, right? So... in a way, I'm kind of hunting for them. Forgiven the... oh, we got one. Let's go, Goblin. Time to go down again. Fine magic stone. Hestia, get ready because your balcony is going to level up quite a lot now. Now that I think about it, the goddess that we've seen right before entering the dungeon, right? She's hot as heck, that's true, but... the thing is, she's a goddess of lust, so... What? Upon turning the corner, I could not believe my eyes. There's a big pile of valleys just conveniently laying on the ground. I feel like luck is finally smiling upon me. I'm already imagining all the tasty food I'll be able to purchase for Kami-sama and I... until... Wait. Ha! I knew this was too good to be true. I spot a few coins having some weird markings. Once I take some and analyze them, I can easily tell they are fake. Some coins are well done, but even I can tell they are fake after looking at them for a while. They would never make it past an expert eye. However, that coin... I spot yet another coin. At first I believe it is another fake, but after comparing with a coin I own, it becomes quite evident that it is not a fake at all. Don't tell me that there are some real and coins mixed in. Is this a prank by some adventurer? Either a prank or they discarded some illegal currency along with real values by mistake. Well, it's probably a lot of work for the grain, but I have to get all I can. Correct approach. I spent half an hour gather a few real coins among the pile. It is not a lot, but it adds up. 20 valleys. Oh my god, that was not worth it. You know what I would do? I'd take everything and just go to like what might be the equivalent of a bank, right? And tell them, okay, I found this. Could you like tell me which ones are fake, which ones are real? And that's it. I mean, maybe the banks back there at least are something you can trust, unlike our world. Oh yeah, he's not leveling up while, you know, right now. We have fine magic. Okay, so I technically earned 500 so far. Which 100 was a gift from what's her name? This was a boss fight, right? I mean, it's not like I can level up, so let's go. Huh. I spotted a text carved on the wall. It looks very old. What is life's greatest joke? Why would anyone carve a riddle on the wall? More importantly, should the wall fix itself? The carvings looks quite old. I slowly pass my finger over the text and it feels quite smooth. It's something that could have been done with a dagger, I think. Should I try to answer the question? Ooh. Should I say, like, my life or something like that? Actually, don't think about this. Are there again going to be like answers or answer, whatever? Look at me giving multiple answers, by the way, and eventually getting it. But I will give you only the last answer that I've given, just so you think I've done it on the first try. Death. Nothing happened. I wonder if it was the correct answer. I don't know. Or you know what would be a wise thing to do? Not give an answer to this wall. Why? I will not tell you why, but let's just say it's a wise person speaking after experiencing something. Actually, let's wipe out a campfire and save the game. Alright, let's go. I actually had to reset as well after that lesson, because I had no clue of a certain thing possibly happening. Imagine solving a puzzle and being punished for that. As I'm walking, I spot one of the things I fear the most: a broken dagger. It looks like just like mine. I compared the two. It obviously belonged to a new adventure. Those daggers are issued by the guild for 3,600 valis. This is a lot of money for me. If my dagger broke like that, I would probably go hungry for many days in order to be able to afford one again. It's only a matter of time before my dagger will end up like that. I always make sure to keep my equipment in proper state, but these daggers are fairly weak. Worst of all, it would probably cost about as much money as buying a new one if I wanted it repaired once it is broken. Well, I can still make some money if I sell it for parts. May as well earn some instead of letting it sit here. I hope the owner left it here because he did not want to bother selling the parts just for a few values rather than being unable to. One would think that the upper floors have the least amount of deaths since the monsters are weaker, but they actually contain the most number of incidents. I mean, because the most people are here, yeah. I stored a broken dagger in my backpack while hoping that the owner made it out alive. Okay. Let's follow this path. We'll sort of go back to the starting area that way. Goblin is a one-shot. Wait, I rested and my health did not recover. Okay. Again, I'm walking through like the entire spots because I want to trigger those fights. Dungeon Lisa. Okay, that's a first time. Diminutive magic stone. So there are goblins, there are kobolds, and now we found out there are some kind of lizards. Double goblins. Yes, we can have more than one opponent, by the way. I learned that as well. That's why my health is down. Oh crap. Because I faced a goblin and a kobold, and kobold actually managed to hit me for 10 health. Kill 10 monsters, done. Now next is reach the 4th floor, but... Hey. Oh. Oh. Oh, because he's just saving the game and not like resting. Got it. Interesting. See? That's why you have to walk around in the end. Because you might find a completely new path that is not even on the map that we purchased for 1,000 values. That's how it's done. Okay, this is the starting point. And we turn around again. Technically you can see if there is something here or not, but well. Again, I'm a pain. And I want to encounter as many fights as possible, to be honest. I don't know if we'll get anything more from those encounters. If I do, like, you know, properly more than 10 or not. Because technically our quest is to do 10, but okay. Maybe if I do more, I will get more experience. And therefore Belkun will level up a little more. Or at least his stats will go up even a little more. Which would be useful, obviously. I one-shotted a kobold? Okay. I mean, that is a little surprising. Seems like there is another ruse that is not... Okay, never mind. My agility is crazy, by the way. Never mind, I thought there was a little turn to the right there. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, if I go here, there will be an event. Oh shit. Kobold first. Okay. Goblinus. And another Goblinus. There is an event, so I will go to the left first. To see if there is anything here. Like a fight, for example. This is going to be a time-consuming game, by the way. Okay, dungeon lizard first. Whew, lucky. So it seems like it's goblins, kobolds, and dungeon lizards in that order. It is from weakest to strongest, I think. Okay, just in case. Really? Another one? Like, off the bat? Also, I missed. No, I didn't. Hmm. As I progress, I spot a trap. A really obvious trap. In fact, it is way too obvious. What is this? What? What are you doing? Do not just stand there. You are going to ruin the trap. Huh? I'm not sure if I'm following. Of course, you are just a newbie. Let me tell you how pro adventures do this. We use traps. It just works. Monsters are stupid, so they will fall for them. However, even the most stupid adventurers would be able to spot such an obvious trap. Do you know what that means? I can just see it while monsters kill themselves. How many monsters did you kill? One goblin. Now sure, monsters will not come if you hang around. Alright. Good luck with that, I guess. Good luck with that. Let's go to the third floor then.
Hestia, Hestia.
Ah. Let's go to the right. Then we sort of circle around. We will sort of circle around. Oh. Dude, another path. But led me to nowhere. A goblinus has appeared and has been wiped. Actually, how am I looking here? I have 24 fine magic stones. That's 2400 and 2 of those, so that's 3000 already. And also a broken dagger, supposedly 100. I think we're doing pretty well. I think we might be doing pretty well. Oh crap, I got hit. So goblins hit for 5, got it. Now that I think about it, did I buy a healing potion? The bento syrup prepared for me. I should eat it at the dungeon when I find a good spot to rest. Oh, okay. Maybe I will do it when we are on like the... when we enter the 4th floor. Yeah. That seems like a good idea. Okay, you know what? Now I'm kinda worried. Just in case. Save the game here. almost failed to notice a magic stone laying on the ground until I step on it. Huh? Ha! Some must have forgotten to pick it up. Not surprising, it is so small that it is easy to miss, especially if they fought multiple monsters at once. I look around, there is nobody. There is no point in leaving it here. I guess I shall take it then. Obtained a fine magic stone. Fine. A fine magic stone, you say? Hey, all the magic stones matter, right? Especially when you're in a starting Familia, basically. And that's where we stand, so. Okay, so technically we could go for the 4th floor immediately. But you know, I'm a pain. I'm gonna go and circle around, as I said already. Ow. Man, I really should get a standing desk. I also should upgrade the PC a bit. I really should. Okay, let's go to the end. And we'll have a look here and there. No monsters want to attack me. I mean, I guess they realize they might not stand a chance, sort of. Okay. That's another little part that was not on the map, but now is. Oh shit, 2 of them, kobolds. It's good that I can one-shot kobolds. Because again, actually at the very beginning, when I ran into them, I couldn't. They were on two shots. I don't know why I can suddenly. I mean, technically my stats have to be updated, I believe, in order to actually in a way work. And I did not go through the updates with Hestia, obviously. But, well, maybe there was a bug and they updated anyway. I don't know. I'm not gonna complain. If I can one-shot my opponents, I'm quite happy with that. Also, actually would be nice if I could look at the maps while I'm not in the dungeon. So I can, like, remember, oh look, on that floor there was this little thing. Called the puzzle. Looks like there was a battle here recently. There are various signs of battle around, but the most obvious ones are the empty flasks littered around. They must have contained a potion once. It is normal to drop them here, everyone does that. The dungeon eventually cleans itself. Oh, that's convenient. However, empty flasks can be cleaned up and resold. They are barely worth anything, so the adventurers would bother with it. In fact, I might be the only one. I gathered the empty flasks in order to sell them later. Free. Alright. Or reuse them, right? Or just reuse them. Reach the end of the 4th floor. What's this? Okay, I'm not touching this before saving the game, okay? Because I don't know what this is. It seems like the chests are all safe, but... Eh? What is a white pigeon doing here? In the dungeon? Before I have the chance to react in a way, the pigeon flies away and leaves behind a beautiful white feather. A pigeon, a beautiful feather, dubbed. Taken backwards, you pick it up from the ground and right away you notice it's not just a feather. It feels way too artificial to be one. You take a few moments to inspect this weird feather and notice a weird board on the side. It looks like an object that can be connected with another. This feather item, it is not whole. Perhaps if I find that white pigeon again, I can put together this object. It either went up or down, depending on the closest exit, I guess. Either way, it is not here anymore. Okay, so I need to eventually maybe try to hunt the pigeon, huh? That's a pain in the back. Or just circle around the entire dungeon again. Which I won't be surprised if I will be doing a lot. Okay. To the 4th floor. Oh yeah, that was the 5th one back then. Alright, let's save the game. And let's also rest. I'm exhausted, I have no other choice but to rest for a minute. This spot should be good enough, I hope no monsters will attack me. I built a campfire and lay down for my bedroll nearby in order to rest for a few hours. And I got attacked. God damn it. So I recovered up to 19 points, I think. And lost 5 again. I wanted him to eat the bento. Dude, eat the bento. Eat the ration, man. Good spot. God damn it. So I can't eat it now? That's weird. But I tried to rest and I immediately got attacked. So... that is kind of problematic. I like the music in this dungeon, for I'm not gonna lie. It's really good. Tee-dee-dee. Tee-dee-dee. One goblin. Let's go. An event right in front of my eyes. Okay. Events in event. I'll be saving. As I turn the corner, I encounter another adventurer. Not just any, but one I would never expect to see personally, especially in the upper floors of the dungeon. That guy. He's known as the fastest in the city of Orario, one of the top adventurers. An adventurer with a penetrating gaze stares at me. It is as if he knows me, but there is no way an adventurer of such power would know of my existence. Yet he stares at me with almost killing intent. The pressure is so high that my body almost freezes in fear. Then he walks away without saying a single word. I wonder what he was doing here. I don't. An item sitting on the ground easily stands out. Oh, a drop item. Lucky! Drop items are rare and therefore worth quite a bit of value, depending on the monster. Normally when a monster is killed, it turns into ashes and leaves only the magic stone behind. However, sometimes the magic stone stores energy in a specific part of the body, which keeps it from turning into ashes once the monster is defeated. This is a cobalt claw and is worth around 2400 valleys. There is no way someone would purposely leave it here, unless they are rich or too powerful for this floor. After looking around, makes sense from earlier encounter then, after looking around to make sure there is no one here to claim it, I quickly pocket it. Alright. I mean, it's pretty obvious who is that stronger guy. Or gal technically, but the guy clearly who is of a higher level and, well, was probably clearing this area out of boredom or something. So I have not seen that pigeon, that stupid bird. In case you don't know, I really hate pigeons, so yeah. Dude, no monster encounters? That guy really has cleaned this place out, didn't he? You could have left me some at least, come on. I know I have, you know, 10 out of 10 already, technically, but still. Oh, wait. Oh, crap. Oh. Why was this not mapped out again? On the maps I purchased? What's this? I feel like I should have not purchased them. It was a good choice to purchase them. I mean, technically, I do have most of the map unlocked thanks to that, and, you know, thanks to that I can also, like, proceed. Sort of without worries. But still have to unlock certain areas, I guess. Alright, I'm... Take a rest, one ration, I should go. Yeah, take a... yeah. This area looks like it's a free zone. I should always be careful, but I can rest properly here and regain energies without having to worry too much. I sit down and get comfy as I can before enjoying my food. Thank you, Sir-san. After eating and resting, you feel all energy back. Maybe I didn't have to really, but... well... whatevs. Just in case then. I'm surprised there was no save, at least, if that is the thing. You would expect a safe zone to be mapped out for, you know? There is footsteps, by the way. Now that the music stops playing for a second. It was a sound you could hear. Alright, you know what? I will not be walking like a madman. I'll just have a look at the corner. Nope, there is no turns here, and I think the other corner also doesn't have any turns, so... I guess here we go. Shall we go to floor 5? Shall we break the promise? This is it, the end of the 4th floor. As promised, I should not go further than this. I cannot say I'm not tempted, but I keep my promise and turn back. That is when I hear some noises and witness how monsters are born from the walls. I already knew this, but it was the first time I had witnessed the process personally. 1, 2, 3, 4. Many kobolds, more than I could take, are born in front of me. Them? This is not good. I cannot take them all in a row. Should I run? Even the 4th floor, there is danger, and the wrong decision could easily mean death. No, if I want to reach her, I need to fight! I decided to take a small risk and fight all of them myself. It was hard, but it was a satisfying end of the day. I used the energy left to exit the dungeon while wondering how much I have grown today. Good evening, Aina-san!
Oh, Balkan, I'm glad to see you in a normal state today.
Although, she stares at me intensely, and that makes me blush and avert my gaze off her.
Have you considered which combat style to go for?
Combat style?
Yes, solo adventures are actually pretty rare. Generally, in a party, each member fills a role. There are those adept with magic, those can parry hits and so on. I doubt you want to become a supporter. Unless something changed, you cannot use magic.
Yeah, I wish I could for...
Can you show me your back? I assume your stats have not been updated since yesterday, but they should not be too different.
Yeah. I lift up my shirt and turn around.
Yes, magic is totally hopeless.
Ah!
I also doubt you could parry too many hits, even with proper equipment. Judging from your stats, I would say you would far better at dealing quick damage and use your speed to dodge. Your strength is not too great, but your speed is pretty good. You can definitely use it to your advantage.
She pats my back and fixes up my shirt.
That being said, your current equipment... Nah, it would be more accurate to say that you lack any equipment besides your dagger. The dagger is perfect for you, but have you started to look around for equipment you like? I know of your situation, but by now you have surely gained enough values to start building your equipment, right? You will need to wear some form of armor if you want to go beyond the 4th floor someday.
Tomorrow? Truth be told, no. I look at the windows every day as I head for dungeon, but the prices are simply too much for me.
Ah, at the windows. Well, of course those are expensive. Never mind, I have an idea. I'll help you with the equipment another day. Make sure to save as much values as possible for now, and pay attention to how you fight. Each adventure has their own style, and the equipment they choose complements it.
Yes, yes.
Go exchange your magic stones now. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night.
Magic stones? Yes. I drop all of the magic stones I've gathered today in the box just below the separation barrier. 4,700 values. Oh, I wish I remembered how many I actually got to be sure that he's not scamming me. You obtained 4,700 values. Thank you. I hurry back home, and after a quick snuggle alongside my goddess, I ask her to update my status before I head out tonight. Chapter 2. A new power awakens! Well, not today, that's for sure. Not today. Let's end it. And the new power will awaken tomorrow. For now, hope you enjoyed. As per usual, if you did, consider liking the video, subscribing. Always super appreciated. And we will continue our journey through this Danmachi parody game known as Legacy of Hestia. I'm invested in this, not gonna lie. I want to play this a lot now. Yeah, looking forward to what we'll see tomorrow, and hope you do too. Hope you will drop around as well. And of course, I wish you all a wonderful day. Stay safe on your adventures to the dungeons, and I guess I already said have a great day. But yeah, have a good one. Bye bye.